know what? Fuck that. It's a special occasion. Let's change it up.
I'm screaming.
These aren't old rumors. Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors. Why would they say this about you?
Wait, this my shit.
You just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids?
How?
How? How? How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids?
How? Can somebody give us some?
I don't want no tissue. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You killing me, man. You don't want to believe it. Y'all trying to kill me. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. 30 years of my career. I flew in on a helicopter with a damn puppy. I didn't do this stuff. I didn't do this stuff. I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie her? My kids is listening to this. How stupid would I be to do that? How stupid would I be? How stupid would I be? That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes.
This is not about music.
You've never been with underage girls. Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. No. How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? How can I pay child support? How can I get paid? How?
How stupid would I be to do that? These aren't old rumors. Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors. Why would they say this about you? Wait, this my shit. I just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. How can I pay child support? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids?
How?
How can I pay child support? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids?
Can somebody give us some?
Y'all just don't wanna believe the truth. You're killing me, man. You don't wanna believe it. Y'all trying to kill me. Y'all just don't wanna believe the truth. You don't wanna believe it. 30 years of my career. I flew in on a helicopter with a damn puppy. I didn't do this stuff. I didn't do this stuff. I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie? My kids is listening to this. How stupid would I be to do that? How stupid would I be? How stupid would I be? That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me? Yes. This is not about music. You've never been with underage girls. Can you really say that? I sit here and say this. No. How can I pay child support? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
What's going on, y'all? Okay? What the fuck is really happening? I understand that people are happy he went, My question is, what the fuck took so long? Let's do some shout outs and then let's drag. Okay. Choco Cat is here. Sky Tex is here. We have Coco Fit, of course. Sweet November. Hey, Crazy Beautiful Lens. Good to see you live. Sugar Hunte is here. Miss Pretty Nurse 83. Richard Lewis. Aquarius Shade. Y'all falling in. Veronica. Hey, Veronica. Who else do we have off in this building? Greta Walker's here. Nikki's here. Sierra Simone is here. God damn it. Now, let me be the first to say I'm very, very happy that he's going. Somebody in the comment section said, is he going to jail or prison? Now, that is going to depend on how much time they give him. Hopefully, they don't pull the okie doke and give this motherfucker probation, but I don't think they can. It's too many charges for probation. But if he gets anything over 11 months and 30 days, he gets to go to prison. Say it with me. Prison. But here's the deal. Let's not forget the people that stood by him. And we're also going to talk about who the fuck else is going to jail. Okay? Because they're headed there as well. Let me share my screen because we're not going to forget 2018, are we? And I don't care that you hid your account. We still got you because the internet remembers everything. Everything. Share. It says a shocking number of Black women, what? Color me surprised, are defending R. Kelly on Twitter. When you guys see articles like this and you scroll down and you see the written, typed version of the tweet, that means that bitch ran and she was scared and that account no longer exists, or she's put the account on private. But yeah, we're going to remember you today. Where you at? Bring your ass. You got to bring some ass to get some, how my mom used to say it. Fabulous goods. Where you at, ho? Huh? Kels, you are gifted. One whom God has smiled on. Keep trusting and believing because Mother Joanne, no, she didn't, is watching over you. I hate y'all. I do. I really do. Your real fans will forever support and love you. Bitch, really? Really? Another pick me that ain't been picked. Of course you are a legend. Very talented. This is making my stomach move. It's making my stomach turn that we would do this, as well as trying to bring you down. This right here, what is her name? Kareka Alexander, standing in there with the dustiest of dusties. At first, when I saw the picture, I thought she was standing there by herself. Until it took,
I'm pretty sure that's pronounced Carisha. You know how niggas be.
Well, I'm gonna call it Pick Me Alexander. Y'all ever seen, because they talk about us, right? They talk about our skin color, so we're gonna talk about theirs. You ever seen a nigga so dark you didn't even see him in the picture till he smiled? I thought she was standing there by herself. And then I look, oh, there it is. Okay, come for us. We will wait for you. To all the haters that is hating on hashtag R. Kelly. The day one R. Kelly fans will wait for you. Girl, bye. I already knew, and y'all already knew, that Black men, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't like your ass. These are the ones right here that turn my stomach. What do you think you and that thing behind you? I'm trying so hard not to get flagged. That thing behind you, if y'all made a baby, it's going to look like the people that R. Kelly was victimizing. Why don't you get that? Huh? You make me sick. Let's go down some more. Ugh. We will support you. And here she go. Charlene Walker. Yes, we do. Hashtag I support our. Listen. Me and someone was talking earlier today. These mammies if you opened up the top of their head, remove their brain, put a black man's brain in it, you won't see a difference once she starts talking again. That's the epitome of being male identified. This one was a pussy and tuck and ran. Hey, baby, R. Kelly, hang in there. Hashtag I support R. Kelly. Miss A, where you go? I'm going to need you to show up. Have you since divested since 2018? Now that will give you an excuse. Oh, God. Divested OG. Before I get flagged, because I can't hold my tongue correctly, especially when talking about sexual assault of black girls, can you help me out here?
How should I help?
Listen, I don't know. What I'm worried about is some slick ass lawyer finding some technicality and getting this son of a bitch probation. That's what's concerning me. Until they put his ass in jail and close the door behind him, I ain't gonna celebrate, because I've seen stupid shit happen before.
Okay, we've seen the scenario before, even on the tape, okay, the P tape, which I have not seen. I refused to watch because I couldn't bear it. But he if
I
these
didn't
are,
watch it because I didn't want the feds to come knocking down the door, because isn't it child pornography? Let's just keep it real. I didn't want that in my history.
baby,
Yes.
black girls are never children. Don't you get that?
Mm, mm,
Don't you
mm.
understand that? That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, they're gonna try to get him off, but there are too many federal charges. That's the problem. When you get charged with trafficking, you're going down.
Yeah,
It's been so bad for black girls that I have to wait till they close the door behind him, because they don't ever pay for fucking us over. So it's like I have to have a screenshot of that bitch eating shit on the shingle, sitting there looking sad behind some bars before I believe it.
DZ, it's hard to get off of trafficking nowadays. It really is.
It's a federal tracking charge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so whatever he did in Chicago, then went to, I don't know, Atlanta, that I don't know what other state he was in. These are federal charges. He's going to have a lawyer do a blowjob to the judge or something before he gets out of that.
And the proof is in the pudding. He's got so much damn proof. I mean, it's not like people are talking about him. It's so much proof.
It's been going on for so long. That's what gets me scared. You know what I mean? We've been watching this motherfucker do this for decades with video proof. And he managed to make 4 albums after he peed on that child?
Okay, but here, the justice system, yeah, they're a little to blame, but I 90% of the blame is on the black community and the black mofos who were protecting this pedophile. Okay, the black community who cannot look at a little girl, 14, 15, even up to 17, and say, she's a girl.
Oh, but here's my thing. People talk about how, different girls of other races, like white girls that came up missing or something's happened to them, if they've gotten justice. And, people talk about black girls aren't notified or recognized in the media. Well, here's one thing. The black community, the so-called black community, doesn't care about black girls, period. So them as a collective, the parents, the family, the community, they don't push mistreatment of black girls. So of course no justice. How can you be surprised when there's no justice to black girls, but the whole black community ain't even pushing it? They put it on her. Oh, what was she doing? Oh, I bet she did this. They don't.
Check it out, Melanie. Look at the banner. Ashley said Bill Dusty got out somehow, and see, the majority of his victims was Becky's, and he was still able to go home. That's why I'm like, don't let the bottom fall out of this. Anything could happen. Over there on his lawyer's Instagram page, he's already pulling out all the things that happened that wasn't supposed to happen during his trial, and they already doing their appeal tonight.
And the problem is the black community is going to let this fly. They're going to let it fly.
When they see that you don't care about your girls, why are they going to press justice for your girls? Make it make sense.
It won't. And the thing is, y'all, this is the same justice system that black males complain that is so racist. from what I've seen, they're very fair, if not favoring your stupid ass.
Mm-hmm.
When is
But
it that you don't go to jail when it's on tape? Usually that's it. That and DNA, that's it. But he managed to slide through.
Now,
Well,
if there was a
DZ,
lot of
you know
black,
our black girls is fast. All of us are fast.
the black community is not, if let's say by some Hail Mary, the piece of the piece of shit, um, gets out on a technicality. The thing that scares me so much is that even if he did, uh, the black community will still envelop him.
Y'all notice how many people are in hiding right now, right? This has been going on. Well, this particular case has been going on for a couple years now. And there were a lot of loud microphones. Since this verdict, you'd be hard pressed to find those same loud microphones. They have all closed up the piano, like in The Color Purple, when Sophia slapped the shit out of homegirl and he was like, oh, time to go. Soon as the verdict happened, they got the hell on. So hopefully this appeal doesn't work. I don't know, but I got my fingers crossed. I don't know what the fuck that's gonna do, but I've seen worse. That old son of a bitch, like Ashley said, he is home and his victims was white.
the bottom line is they don't care about black girls' well-being and their innocence. They don't care. So there goes your justice for black girls, because black people don't care.
Listen, if you bitches that stomped the yard for all these Negroes that got their ass handed to them by cops, and y'all see that man go home, I expect to see that same energy. I expect for you to tear up Walgreens and all that extra shit that y'all did, make the stock go up in poster boards and Sharpie pins, and get out here and get those same bunions that you got during that time.
DZ,
ma'am.
Another good point I think I brought up in the Discord today, when that gang member Tukey Williams, when he got convicted and when he got sentenced to death in 2005, mind you, he killed 5 people. But the day he got executed, black folks was pissed off. I'm like, he killed 4 people.
So let me show you.
No accountability
at all.
At all. No accountability at all. And then they're going to run and cry to the police when they're raping, getting ready to shoot your bitch ass. I'm sorry. And then you want to be quiet. You want to be closed mouth when injustice is going on to people who look like you. Mammies are the dumbest pieces of shit in the world. I'm sorry. And I don't understand how the police can even tolerate them now.
You know what, DZ? I don't know how nobody can look at that video from 2001 and just still stick up for him. You can clearly see it's him. I don't know how nobody can watch that. And first of all, I have no sympathy for that little girl. And number one, and number two, not be able to tell that was not a little girl, because her body and everything did not look like no grown woman body.
They don't care. They just don't care. They know what the allegations are. They've seen the tape. They've heard the evidence. They don't care. And you know what? They're never going to care. And I know that's horrible to say, but they're never going to fucking care. As long as the mammies are in the cult, okay? As long as the mammies and the pick-me-shas and whoever are still in the cult, under the stupid umbrella. Everybody wants to get under that stupid umbrella. As long as they stay there, law enforcement, in a way, their hands are tied. Because hey, if your community don't even care about your girls, I mean, here we go.
I don't think y'all understand how bad. Okay, check it out. This is the situation. That tape, like Elle just said, happened in 2001. You got mammies that weren't even born when he did that piss show defending him. That's how bad it is there. That's what I'm always saying, leave. They are literally sick in the head. You wasn't even born. You was still sitting in your daddy dusty ass nutsack when that piss show went down. And you got the nerve to be born and take it. I can't.
The cult is going to keep, drilling them out. Okay, bringing them into boot camp. When does a black girl go into mammy boot camp? 3, 6, and by the time she's what, 13, she's a mammy.
Hmm.
Okay, she's a damn mammy.
Mm.
Okay, so it's gonna keep happening because the black community does not care. It's not that it's not really that the greater society won't do anything about it. It's the black community doesn't give a fuck.
They
I'm
don't.
sorry, excuse me about the F word.
Michelle, please. No, you not excusing yourself over here. Why the fuck is my phone ringing? Unapologetic. Please hit us with something really, really hard. Because I know you will.
I mean, I'm just baffled that. You know what? That's a lie. I'm not baffled because these bitches have been defending predators since the beginning of time, and they're gonna keep doing it. So I actually hope they lock his ass up for good this time. But like you said, until the damn door closed,
I
I'm
got to
still
see it.
side eyeing. Yeah, I
And
gotta
I don't
see it.
want to. I don't want to hear about it. I need to see it. They didn't allow any court cameras in the courtroom when he got the guilty verdict or whatever. From what I understand, he cut the fool and started fighting, talking about get your fucking hands off of me. I need some tape on that because I need to laugh when they took his ass down. But yeah, I'm gonna need a receipt, a real one. Him standing in line waiting to get them beanie weenies out the can and that chocolate milk carton and do his thing. Honey,
Girl, I feel like posing as a visitor just to see his dumb black ass in jail. You on the other side of the glass.
I can't. Cocoa fit, man.
What's up, DZ? How you guys doing tonight?
We're good. Just a little nervous about what the sentencing is going to hold. But
Mm,
other
okay.
than that, good.
Okay. Well, I've been watching a lot of legal analysts in terms of what they think his sentencing is going to be. They're predicting he's going to get over 100 years in
Oh,
prison. He's
wow.
about to get like Dwight York charges, like sentencing and shit. And not only that, it's not over for him because he's facing charges in Georgia, in Illinois, and in Minnesota as well. The charges in Illinois are for child P word, as far as films, and that's state charges, and he's facing additional federal charges here in Georgia and in Minnesota as well. So even if he only gets 10 or 20 years, number one, he's almost 60. And what's the likelihood of him living to even get out? Number two, he's more than likely, because of the charges that he's gonna be facing in the other 3 states, two of which are two additional federal charges. I mean, the likelihood of him getting out based on the legal analyst is probably nil. So I'm pretty optimistic, his going to be in prison for life. And I'm
That's that.
very happy about that.
He will
That's
never get out.
He's
that
not going to get
segues
out.
into the other part, right? The title says R. Kelly going to jail, but guess who else is going? Let me tell y'all this.
Mhm.
If R. Kelly gets the 100 years that we're sitting here speaking of, that means that he will have nothing but time on his hands, and he's a very manipulative bastard. So what's going to end up happening is, with his illiterate ass, is going to get someone to write a book and start pointing fingers. So some of the people that were on that special, Surviving R. Kelly, some of them might be going with him, because all you need for an indictment is an illiterate, vindictive, manipulative bastard with nothing but time on his hands. So the indictments is coming down, and it ain't all gonna be men. Some of you mammies are taking your ass to the Who's Gal, the county hotel, 1-star county hotel, might I add, with him.
Half a
I feel
star.
like Drea Kelly. I've been side eyeing that bitch since she
Yep,
said,
she's gonna be
yeah,
one of the
she
first one
going
to go.
down.
Who?
Drea
Drea
Kelly,
Kelly,
his
Oh, his
ex-wife.
ex-wife.
hmm
her goofy ass.
And you know who else have a couple of names? Hankerson, as old as his ass is, Aaliyah's uncle, is
Mhm.
because but maybe he testified because from what I understand, he testified at the hearings, and basically kind of validated the marriage between he and Aaliyah. So I think that was a really big reason why they found him guilty. Apart from the marriage certificate, they also, had Hankerson's testimony as well. So that's point one. So he may get immunity, but as far as the chef that used to work for him, she's a big mammy and she's a YouTuber. So I'm not going to say your name. I'll put it in the back chat so y'all can see.
Oh
Talked about
shit.
her as yesterday, and she's been doing interviews with, the famous Fupa K, and a couple of other YouTubers over the last week, and she was calling these victims whores,
Oh,
and her
god
whole
damn.
YouTube channel is riddled with name calling, and gold diggers and whores. And, she even quoted the Bible saying that when a woman reaches her menarche, which is her first menstruation, that she's a woman and all of this stuff. I mean, she is awful. I mean, I was really nauseated listening to this woman, but I'm like, you running your mouth and doing all this shit, your ass is going to be going down too. And I noticed I went to a channel and she did not post not one fucking video in response to the verdict.
They're
Not one.
hiding. They're
Yeah.
literally hiding. They're
Because they know
trying to
what's going to happen.
regroup to try to figure out how can I make it seem like I wanted him to go to jail. How can I
Hmm.
make it? Because what are you going to say now? Free R. Kelly. They got it wrong. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but right now they trying to regroup because I haven't seen no hot mics in a minute.
Mhm. Not even Fupa K even said anything about it. I mean, I know
Nope.
granted she's on vacation, but I mean, I'm really surprised that she didn't do a breaking story about that or do a live about it, you know.
I
So,
remember back in my Facebook days, when we were trying to get R. Kelly's, music pulled.
mhm.
And oh my God, the backlash just on Facebook. It was just so bad. And so they had evidence back then like they have evidence now. And he was permitted to just continue to be an ass. So I think those mammies, there's no help for them. There's no hope for them. I'm trying to figure out how we can keep them from becoming dull-eyed mammies. I'm, because I mean, this mammy machine is just too strong for me.
And
I'm
it's literally dangerous. It's not. Who is Grosha, Veronica? It's dangerous. That's why it can't be ignored. A lot of people ask, why don't you just ignore them, honey bunny? It ain't that simple. These bitches, they're like chameleons. Because one minute they seem like they give a fuck about women. It depends on what you're talking about. But as soon as you bring in that shit log, everything changes. It's almost like, oh, so you don't. Oh, okay, okay. So you hate black women. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because if you have any amount of love for them, by default, you hate black women because they hate us.
Hmm.
It is what it is. Don't forget to put that in the back chat. But check
Oh, yes.
this article here, y'all. Now they broke down. Look at this shit. We sat here in 1994. Let him come on camera on BET, dressed identical to the 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl he was with, and didn't say nothing. We didn't say anything. And the lady behind the counter that gave them their marriage certificate, she was also a black woman. And she knew that ID that R. Kelly was using was fake, but she pushed the application through anyway. That's our community. That's our community. Let me see who this is. Welcome to the panel, hun. I've never seen you up here.
Oh my gosh. Am I actually on?
You're actually on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my. I've never done this before. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
Calm down, girl. Ain't no
So
poisonous people up here. We just some friends having talks. 606 of us are chilling around here, and we are dragging the shit out of a pedo. What you got?
well, I just wanted to say that when I first heard that he got life in prison, I almost threw a party. I jumped up and down. I honestly thought that because of who he was, he'd get away with it.
I thought he was going to get away too. I just didn't make a lot of comments on it because I was upset about the fact that it took all of this. Do you understand? It took him marrying a 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, having
Yeah.
dozens of accusers, also a pee on video. What do you call those videos?
I didn't see them, and I'm glad I didn't because I would be traumatized.
It's like some
Water sports.
Yeah, okay, there it is. There it is. Water sport video with a kid in it. I mean, lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit. So I'm thinking, what's gonna make this any different? Because he had a special on him called Surviving R. Kelly. I thought he was going to get a conviction, but something misdemeanor and petty, so they can say, "Well, we gave you justice. What you crying about?"
That's disgusting. What is wrong with those people?
I don't know, but they don't care about black women and girls, and I'm here to act a fucking fool about it.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Oh, that's disgusting. Wow. Oh, wow.
Hey, Shane, you can jump in here with your quiet self.
Hey, DZ. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Welcome.
I'm not sure if I can add much more than my outrage at this whole thing. And
Is your mic covered up?
No. Can you hear me now?
It's just sounding a little muffled and low.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on.
It's
All
just
right,
one
let
of
me-
them things. Go out and come back in.
Okay.
But did y'all see Shahrazad Ali's piece on this bullshit? She had the nerve, y'all, to say, well,
Hell no.
yes, get ready.
Shit.
There are the tradition in our country, the United States, is boys can get married at 14 and the girls can get married at 12. That's just how she said it. The girls can get married at 12. This
What
is
the fuck
not.
does this have to do with
Oh, my
anything?
God.
She's fucking
She is such a
disgusting,
dumb
man.
bitch.
She's
I swear
so
to
sick.
God.
Why
Sick
can't someone
idiot.
shoot her? Oh, gosh, I shouldn't say that.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. Maybe a stroke is coming, so
She is
let's just hold
Uh-oh.
off.
You
She
know
is-
what?
she.
You know-
Oh my God. She really said that, DZ. Like,
she did. I got
oh,
some
my-
girl. I
my
got plenty of receipts on
Wow.
that
my
big
stomach
head
hurts.
ass. Oh, I almost went there.
Is
I'll
she
call her
still
something.
wearing that damn cardboard
That
box on her
Eiffel
head?
Tower on top of her head? Yes.
I wish I could knock that bitch off, though.
Right,
She is
I was
such
exactly.
a
like,
dumb bitch. Like that
What-
shit be pissing me off.
I do not feel sorry for these cunts. Period.
Mm-mm.
Exactly.
If you knock that Eiffel
Ooh.
Tower off the top of her head, all you're gonna see is a George Jefferson. So please don't move that shit. I doubt highly that there's any hair up under there. Welcome back, Shane.
Oh my God.
Hey.
We can hear you now.
All right, good. What are you talking about? I was out of it.
We was dragging the shit out of Shahrazad Ali because she said in this country, historically, boys can get married at 14 and girls can get married at 12. So why in the fuck are we having a fit about this? Because this is old shit. And she cited Alabama today, actually. With the parents' consent, you could get married as young as 9. I'm like, God damn, did you just research every state and to see how young a bitch can be before somebody can come and rape her legally? What's up?
First of all, why
That's
is she?
ridiculous.
First of all, why is she talking? I thought she was on hospice and the bitch was about dead.
She was talking. She was talking. Go ahead, Shane.
I was gonna say she needs to be dead. Shit. You would usually mammies don't live this long, do they?
No, and she
How
got
old is
11
that bitch?
children.
Well, she doesn't need pork, so I mean that might be what's keeping her around a little longer.
no, that bitch
You
is just
please.
too ornery. She's too ornery to die.
Yeah, right. I agree with you, OG. I agree with you.
There are just some people who are just too evil to die. Okay,
God.
and she is one of them.
Last I heard, she was on her deathbed. They done called the family in. The bitch was on hospice.
No.
Well,
Listen, go ahead.
mm.
Go off Eiffel Tower head. But so we got 1994, Aaliyah and R. Kelly gets married. And then they had the nerve to use that picture. Her Lord have mercy. In 1996, he got sued for emotional distress. Now, this particular lawsuit was on some underage shit and physical and mental abuse. Nothing came of this shit either. Okay. In 2001, he got sued by an intern. You know what for. I don't have to even go over this shit. Okay. And then he got 2 more cases of sexual improprieties with the goddamn women. And I use that term loosely because this one, I believe she was around 19 when that went down. Charge over child abuse video, 2002. We already know what that is. Okay. And 2002 is damn near 20 years ago. Y'all can't believe it. Time is flying. It was almost 20 years ago. This is why I'm nervous about what's getting ready to happen with his sentencing. So more charges, 2002 through 2004.
Okay, all right. I believe I should die.
Child,
I
allegations,
believe I should touch the sky.
girl, allegations of a cult in 2017. Who that sound like, y'all?
Black
Malachi
Extreme.
York. Shit. Fucking
Sounds
Malachi
like
York.
Nature Boy. Sounds like King Noble. Sounds like
Malachi York.
yes,
Yep.
same shit. And this nigga had the nerve to say he didn't know what a cult was. I'm on the fence about that because the bitch can't read. But hey, it is what it is. I got a 50 fucking year old man that can't read.
Oh God.
And
How
then
many
of
of
course,
those ashy hoteps really can read? They really just keep repeating the same shit that the ashy motherfucker they heard before said.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like a lot of those preachers in church who were called to preach.
Yeah, a lot of them were straight illiterate.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he should die.
girl, if you don't knock that shit off, I'm ready to I'm ready to kill this man. Is that a terroristic threat? I might need to edit that out.
Oh.
Hold
I
on.
mean, she didn't threaten to kill him. She just said she believes he should.
No, I said me. I'm ready to shoot that bitch.
Oh, yes, that was a threat.
Okay, I'll take that threat back, y'all. The feds that's listening. I ain't gonna shoot him. All right, because I'll be damned if I'm the one go to jail instead of him.
Right.
Don't forgive these old celebrities as well that supported him when the allegations first came out. One of those bitches is named Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu, I can't stand you, whore. I can't stand you. You're a beautiful woman, but I can't stand you, bitch.
Mammy.
I wouldn't even go get R. Kelly to piss on you if you was on fire, and I mean that shit. Let's see what she said. Can't stand her raggedy ass.
But I'm putting up a prayer right now for R. I hope he sees the light of day if he's done all those things that we've seen on TV and heard those ladies talk about.
20 years ago.
I hope
Y'all
he
knew
sees the light of
better.
day and comes
Come on
forward.
now.
No, Erica. No.
What y'all say? Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
That's not love.
Fuck him.
That's not unconditional love.
No, Erica.
But what if one of the people that was
What?
What is going on?
What if one of the people that was
No.
What the dumb bitch said was, what if one of the people that was victimized by him turns around and victimize other people? Are we going to hate them too? Yes, bitch, we're going to hate
Yes,
them
the
too.
fuck?
What
That's
the
not an
fuck do you mean?
excuse. That's not an excuse.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Y'all remember these people. Taraji P. Henson was another one and tried to come back and clear that shit up. Monica was another one. She tried to come and clear this shit up. These bitches are dangerous. And I mean it just how I said it. Y'all, how can I put this? I don't want y'all to feel some type of way if that sentence ain't shit. Like Coco Fitz said, the experts are thinking that appropriately he would get 100 years. This R. Kelly we talking about, he done got away with so much shit that I'm still worried about it, even with the experts. You get what I'm saying? The Teflon Don is his nickname. That's
Okay,
his
I'm gonna
nickname.
be one of those little black church women for the second here. I'm believing on the Lord. The Lord is going to
Girl.
keep him in jail.
Oh my God.
I just can't. I
Girl.
can't. Like, this is ridiculous.
That's how they be sounding too.
Raining woman says, what does love have to do with bars? I don't know, baby. I have no idea. But the fact of the matter is this: there's a lot of people that have gone in hiding over this. I hate when some shit is going down and everybody has something to say. And the reason that and then you leave when the shit hits the fan. And the reason that they've left, truth be told, is because they don't want to have to eat crow. That
Yeah.
man ain't going to jail. That man ain't do this. Them kids was bitches. They knew what they was doing. They was 15 years old. If they can choose their gender, why they can't choose if they want to suck my dick? And yes, they said that.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Don't drop the soap.
But the sick part about it is, DZ, is that Miss Dusty Hotep over here, and I used to be a big fan of hers before she did this shit and she pulled this stunt. Do you know that she has daughters? I mean, I think she has at least 2 daughters.
Erica?
Yes.
Wow.
Of course, she's got about 10 baby daddies, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, I thought she had
conversation for a
sons.
moment. No, she
Yeah,
has.
she
She does
has.
have sons, but she does have a couple of daughters also. She has like 4 or 5 children. But my thing is this: you have female children, and you are gonna fix your mouth to say this shit. Like, do you even love your daughters? Like, what the fuck? I can't.
They just son with a daughter. They don't care about these girls.
Erica
This
was
breaks
like,
my heart.
is this love? They always running that guilt trip when it comes down to a black man. But when you ripping another sister to shreds, you don't ask about love. You just go ahead and rip her to shreds. But you be checking behavior when it comes to how people feel about a pedophile. It doesn't even have to be a unicorn that doesn't exist, by the way. It doesn't even have to be that non-existent unicorn. She's defending a pedophile. Okay. And it makes me, like you said, worried about her daughters. I think somebody said she had 2 girls, 1 son. I don't know.
That's
She's.
it. She
I
has
think.
2 girls and one boy.
Yeah, I thought she
The
had 4 children for
the
some
boy
reason,
is her
but yeah.
oldest. He's the one that's
Yeah,
about
that's
100, 2,000.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, please. Well, you already know what she gonna do if something happens with the girls. Point blank, period. But what I did like about the video that we just played was the fact that the crowd was calling her ass out. What she thought was gonna happen was she was gonna get a round of applause and people was gonna start doing backflips in the goddamn audience. What happened was they was like, nah, bitch, we came here to hear you sing Tyrone. Take that big fucking coat off and shut the fuck up about R. Kelly. We don't want to hear your opinion, you old stupid bitch. Let's go. Now do this shit again.
But I'm putting up a prayer right now for R. I hope he sees the light of day. If he's done all those things that we've seen on TV and heard those ladies talk about,
20 years ago.
I hope
Y'all
he
knew
sees the light of
better.
day and goes
Come on
forward.
now.
No, Erica. No.
What y'all say? Fuck him.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
That's not love.
Fuck him.
Get the fuck. I'm sorry.
Get off the stage.
No, Erica.
But what if one of the people that was
What?
You ain't got one.
what if one of the people that was
No.
She couldn't finish that sentence, y'all. She couldn't because she knew she was sounding like a jackass. And if she stopped smoking that college ruled notebook paper, she probably would be able to finish a damn sentence, a coherent one at that. But divested OG take over. I'm bringing Shahrazad Ali, honey. So
shit.
Prepare
Okay.
yourself.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord, get my blood
Okay.
pressure pills.
Oh my God.
All right.
She said,
Get your benzos
Do
together.
I need to go make a
Get
drink?
your
Not a drink, but a drink. I'm gonna make a damn drink now. Shit.
get your pills together.
Honey.
I believe he should fry.
Oh Lord, girl, his
Okay.
tunes, they fucking trigger the shit out of me every time I hear one of his songs. And guess what? That's gonna be how I judge you. It's like if you playing his music, bitch, I know what type of person you are. I expect black men to play it, but yeah, not you, sis.
The closest thing he gonna get to bump and grind is bent over in that fucking cell. Bent over.
Bubba with his cellmate Bubba.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Don't drop the soap.
He's gonna be like Lil
I keep
Nas
slipping.
X doing videos in jail and shit.
She
For
took up
real.
for his ass too. She took up for him as well, saying that the emasculation by white men got him acting this way.
Oh my God. See, Hotepology, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, is R. Kelly a top or a bottom? What does he look like?
He's a bottom, y'all,
You think he's
because
about
yes,
that?
because
Okay.
in the testimony, someone read some of the court documents from John Doe, one of the guys that he victimized, and he went down and on his knees and performed fellatio. So he is a bottom, my dear.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I think he's a
Yes,
little bit.
ma'am.
I think some days he could be a bottom, but when he really feeling frisky like a cicada, he can top.
He said frisky. I hate you.
Instead, Melanie makes me scream, honey.
Oh my god. Can't.
Welcome to the panel, sugar, honey. Welcome back, Elle.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, you went out for a minute. It was like I don't know what happened. Shit. I'm like I could see everything and everybody, but I couldn't hear anything. I don't know what was
I don't
happening.
know. You just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, that's why, because I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't hear y'all. I couldn't hear nothing.
Sugar, honey, I was expecting you. I knew you wasn't gonna make it long before you clicked that link. Me and her was roasting the shit out of this man earlier.
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to wield my new wrench a little bit in the chat, but
welcome to the wrench
you
game.
ladies, yeah, it's kind of cool. So I appreciate that. But I wanted to just piggyback off, this roast session that you ladies have initiated, and offer the idea that religion, deflection, and lies are the tools that the Black community wields against women and children in order to victimize them. If they actually told the truth, if they actually didn't have full use of all those tools against us, if they didn't use that, there would be people leaving the Black community in droves. They need the religion, they need the lies, they need to deflect, because what these mammies really want to say is, that's right, I gave birth to this child so I could use her as a carrot to draw in a filthy, dirty, nasty beast, because sexual gratification from him is more important than any life I brought into the world. You think I care about this life? I didn't even plan for it. I didn't even prepare for it. I don't care about this life. I care about what's going on between my legs. I care about filthying up my insides. I don't care about this child. So if they actually told the truth, if these mammies didn't get up there saying, oh, you should unconditionally love this strange man. Oh, it's all about unconditional love. If they told the truth, and instead of turning to their daughter and saying, I love you, if they actually turned to her and said, you can't go out tonight, you got to stay home because my man's coming over and I want to make sure he gets a good look at you and wants to come around again.
Lord have mercy.
Ew.
That's what's happening. But that's what's happening. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
They use the church to basically control people.
Uh-huh.
And that's the whole point. And basically Black women thinking that they have nowhere else to turn have fallen for it. I have seen many beautiful women with much to offer on their knees in the church praying for a husband. And I'm like, boo, not in this fish.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in this fish pond. You don't want anything here, but they can't see it. It's like they have blinders on. The church puts the blinders on them. And not only the church, the HBCU people, the community leaders, they do the same thing. They put this rap, and most of the rap is going to go to the Black women and girls. You got to carry this community, bitches, and don't think of putting your burden down. Don't you think you're going to step out of line. Don't be looking at the white boys over there. You can't be looking at the white boys over there. You better keep your ass on your job. And your job is to be a mule. And if you're not going to mule, you're not a part of the community.
Yes.
You bathe in these lies. You soak up these lies. You take these lies into yourself and you begin to speak them in the voice of the beast. That's what they want. You're born a young, beautiful girl, and they immediately begin to indoctrinate you, utilizing the religion, utilizing, this dream of a fairy tale with a filthy beast, utilizing lies and pretense as they satisfy their own selfish desires. All of it, is so they can use you up like the filthy dish rag that they were used as.
The HBCUs are nothing but mammy training camps in the making.
Thank you. The only thing they don't teach them is goose stepping. I'm serious.
I say that because I went to one, and looking back, I didn't really look at it that way then, but looking back, that's really how it was. A lot of black girls. I mean, it really was a benefit for black women. I mean, they don't really push black boys to go to these HBCUs.
They're idiots. Though they know those boys have no potential.
Exactly.
If they have any athleticism, they send them to PWIs because they know good and damn well the HBCUs don't have no money to give them. Okay. That's number one. If they got a dusty though, they'll send them to a HBCU because the women outnumber them by what, 20 to 1? So they can pick from any smart girl there, and we go for it. Here's the other thing that this bullshit exposed concerning R. Kelly. The manosphere and the hoteps say that no one cares about black boys. Where were they when that male witness showed up? It had nothing to do with us not caring about black boys. It had everything to do with us bringing R. Kelly to trial. They don't care about black boys either. I haven't seen anything on anybody, any hotep, any manosphere asshole do anything concerning that now 32-year-old man, black man. Where's the cape for him? If you didn't care about the little girls, where's the cape for that one person? You undid yourself. Nobody believes you, sir. And I use that term loosely. If it was about the little black boys or whatever, why didn't you show up for him? They weren't going to show up for him because they don't give a fuck about the black community at all.
They don't. They're going to put on that cape for black men only. If these mammies are going to put on these capes, just put for black men only on the back of the goddamn cape. They don't care about.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop pretending.
Thank you.
Take the mask off, mammy. Take the mask off and say that you hate us.
Yeah, say it. And basically, because you do it every goddamn day. You do it every goddamn day by basically deflecting, basically putting your resources into sorry ass men who aren't going to do a goddamn thing. You do it by not loving your children enough to protect them. Okay? So they just need to they only put that cape on for black men. The mammies have been programmed for their own destruction. Did you hear me? Their own destruction.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, let me find that comment again. She said, Chuck D did a whole Twitter thread defending this predator. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Not Mr. Pro-Black, not Mr. Let's get the community together and fist pump and all that extra shit. So when someone victimized dozens of girls that looked like him, he defended it. Guess who was buying all his records back in the day? Those same girls. You got to be shitting me. Chuck D did that. I'm not surprised, really. It's shocking to see it in writing. I got to check that out. Y'all remember Chuck D?
Yes, and as a Gen Xer, he was the front man for Public Enemy. He was the one with the real strong baritone voice, very political rap group in the mid 80s to like I guess mid 90s, around that time, mid to early 90s, somewhere in that time frame. And I was really a hip hop head back in the day when I was a teenager, and Public Enemy was one of my favorite groups. And of course, I was SJW and all that back in the day, right?
But you gotta say Flavor Flav for the young girls. They don't know no Public Enemy. You gotta say like the group that Flavor Flav was a part of,
because he did have because Flavor Flav did have Flavor of Love, the reality show. So some of the younger girls would know who that is, the one that looks like the back of somebody's ass.
Unfortunately, that's the ugliest nigga I ever seen.
Oh my God. And he had these beautiful women on that show caping for him, mammying for him, and it is beyond me. And who would have sex with that cicada looking thing? I think cicadas probably look better. I don't know. But
He got a
Well,
bunch
I
of
mean,
children, honey. He got a ton of children and a ton of baby mamas
is
with that
that
smack
guy?
face.
who is
Is that
screwing him? Is my
I
question.
don't know, but
Well,
I
this
let me say
last child
something.
was by his manager. This white woman that was managing him.
Oh
I ain't.
And I
Lord.
It don't get much uglier than
okay?
Flavor
Okay.
Flav.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Is
I've seen actual anuses as a nurse that look better than that dude, and I'm not even trying to be a comedian right here.
Listen,
no,
I agree.
he looked like somebody pooped him out. You
When
know,
their stomach was hurting. When their
yeah,
stomach was
pooped him
hurting.
out.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
pooped him out, just like that South Park turd. There you go.
No, the
That's
He
him.
had
South
a
turd
whole
was actually
show.
kind of cute compared
No,
to
he
him.
had a whole TV show, that Flavor of Love crap, about women competing for him.
Oh my
For a
God.
burnt match?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
for a
show was all
a
about
fake
the.
relationship.
Oh my
They all
God.
wanted him. It was a whole show. People watched it avidly.
Girl,
There's
yeah,
a
he had like 3 or
market for
4
these
seasons.
ugly.
3, 4
There.
seasons. I watched it.
Do y'all
Yep.
do y'all remember when he
Y'all
was
don't
married?
talk over each other. Y'all talking over each other now.
Do
There's
y'all
a
remember?
market. Yep. Go ahead.
Y'all remember when he was married to Bridget Nielsen?
Yep.
Who?
What?
Oh,
Are you
girl, they wasn't
serious?
married. They was just fucking around. They wasn't married.
I didn't even know that she was fucking him.
Yeah,
No, they was just fucking around for a while.
they had a
I
whole
don't
Okay,
remember that shit.
I don't get it, but I believe that all of these stupid reality TV shows helped indoctrinate young Black girls too. Oh,
I
we'll take
agree.
anything. We'll take
Agreed.
anything. Anything that
Agreed.
looks like Flavor Flav. He looks like, like I said, somebody just pooped him out.
He was on TV with that ugly white woman. They had a small little show for a minute, and I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
Ciao.
If it helps any, it's when she was experiencing the height of her addiction to drugs. I don't know. I just had to throw that out there. She had to be chemically altered to open up the twat for that piece of shit.
Girl.
I'm
God.
sorry. I apologize. I thought they were married. My bad. They was just shacking.
DZ, check your email.
Which one?
Oh, Lord.
Which email to check?
Yeah,
Your
is it a pic-
Gmail.
Okay.
Your Gmail. I just emailed you something.
Okay. Not a problem. So hold your beer, hold your joint, hold your vegan water, okay? So that you can see this goddamn bullshit here. Just I promise y'all it's not gonna be longer than 1 minute. If it's longer than 1 minute, when I come back, y'all whoop my ass.
Have taken R. Kelly's side, and I think that's a little unique to some people because I'm a woman, and I think he's being treated unfairly, and I think that the Black women who have organized to come against him and to silence R. Kelly and all of that foolishness are just awful. The enemy has been in this country with us for over 500 years, killing our children, killing our women, murdering our men on the streets. And I don't recall in this 20th century any group of Black women who have organized to come against them, who have done us the most harm, culturally, spiritually, educationally, and everything.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some Zofran. Did y'all hear what she said?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
DZ, I'm gonna just pray for her. I'm just gonna pray.
Fuck
I'm
that
gonna
bitch. Don't pray for nobody.
no. I'm gonna pray the stupid away. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-mm. That's a tall order. Jesus can't
Yeah.
even do that.
Girl, I was just gonna say. She ain't no fixing that shit. She's been like that for what, 35 years now?
Probably closer to 50, because isn't she in her late 60s?
Probably closer to 70, I would say now.
That's a
We're
long
young
time to be
donkeys.
marrying.
Yeah, because she was on Donahue in the 80s, so when she was,
Oh, she's been stupid that long?
yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
Oh wow.
Oh yes, where you been? She was on Donahue in the 80s and she was
She
like in
sure
her
was.
30s. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's
Wow.
got to be close to 70 now.
Yeah, she is. She older, honey. She been
Yeah.
like this. You can't pray that. She already made.
It's ingrained into her DNA. There's no changing and no rehabbing that shit. I have no hope for that heifer.
Okay, these
None.
are mutations. These are community mutations. Okay. No. When you start indoctrinating these little black girls to basically not protect themselves, not to look out for their best interest, not to look out for their children, not to protect their children, but to protect just black men. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a mutation. This is a community mutation. I don't know how they're doing it. Okay, but that's not normal.
This is
That's
what
just
it's
not
always
normal.
been. This is what it's always been. These men have always been deplorable, low life, human traffickers, abusers, M-worders. They've always been this, and black women, century upon century, have laid down under these animals and provided them further legacy of their degeneracy. These women have been laying down and reproducing with these animals for centuries.
See
This
what
is what it is.
Look what Seashell put. She said Donahue was her claim to fame. And I find that really ironic. It's true that what you're saying is absolutely true. But the Kangs that she been sucking all the dicks in rapid succession weren't able to give her a claim to fame. I find that ironic when she is she has a OG mammy going on. She's been a mammy for decades, longer than I've been born, honestly.
But the white man, the white man,
well, Donahue white as fuck. It is
yeah,
what it is.
the white man gave her platform.
I honestly, this decrepit old bitch, I hate her. She's beyond mammy. She's beyond super mammy. I would classify her as a fucking predator. Because she goes beyond basic mammying. She's actively,
somebody got a fan blowing in the back. Just wanted to throw that out there.
She's actively participating in the brainwashing and the conditioning of black women and children on a fucking national, intercontinental level. That's beyond fucking mammying. She's a predator.
If y'all got
can't
kids
stand her. I hate her.
If y'all got kids that play video games, this is the mammy at level 10 that you have to beat to get the crown. Okay.
The boss.
This is the boss mammy. You know, after you do the little YouTubers and the little women and BLM and all this extra shit, once you reach level 10, you will have to face off with Shahrazad Ali. That's the queen mammy, the Super Saiyan mammy. And I swear to God, if anybody can knock that George Jefferson into the YouTube space, I would love to see it. I would love to see it because I can't stand that bitch either. That's another dangerous woman literally telling people, black men, where to hit black women. Where is the safest part to hit her? Hitting her directly in the mouth.
In her mouth.
In quote.
I like
that is literally a quote.
Pretend. She doesn't pretend. She doesn't have a mask on. She is out there saying, I don't love black women. I am out here to protect the best interests of this filthy beast and make sure that he can continue to reproduce. I am here for him. She is not playing. She's not playing. These other mammies feel the same way, and they show us every day.
Hey, DZ.
This one has no mask on. Mask off.
DZ, since y'all brought it up, as far as being put on, Donahue put her on in the 80s, low key. I think most black women been put on by men that ain't black, but the same men that Kate Ford can't put them on with nothing.
Yep.
She was on more than just Donahue. She was on Sally Jesse Raphael.
She was on Rolando too.
Yeah, she was on a lot of them shows in the 80s and 90s.
She was on
a lot of them.
She was on Gerardo Riviera, Rolando. Yep. That's when she really started.
Yep, she was. She was, yeah.
Yes, ma'am, 7. She said where to hit women, and it was in the mouth because that's where her bullshit is coming from. So hit her directly in it. End quote. That is not a hyperbole. She literally said that shit, and it's in her book. Okay. SGLTI, I'm not entertaining your bullshit tonight because I don't feel like hearing you holler. Okay? I don't feel like hearing you holler or come up here and don't say anything.
The wildebeest is back. I see.
This Shahara shit Ali, she is so fucking male identified. I bet you if you knock that fucking hat off, there'd be a fucking shit log growing out of the top of her fucking head. I hate that bitch.
That's a good one. Oh, I love it. I fucking
The
love
visual I just got was amazing. The visual I got was just amazing. Let me go ahead and get this part of the show out the way. Hey, what's up? What you think about R. Kelly taking his stupid ass to jail? And gone. Let me go ahead and block that account and keep the party moving. Every time we come up here, they show you every time that we're here and reinforce that they don't give no fucks about y'all. This man victimized, I think the number is 26 on the last paperwork I saw. I don't know how many it's up to now. 26 women and girls. Those are the women and girls that gave you entrance into this existence. That is the hole in which you came. You look back and you spit on that hole. That's why you won't be able to get anything done. That's why you can't build. That's why you can't protect, provide, or problem solve. Because you are the only race of men that see someone going to jail for victimizing your women, and you want to play, I'm a hop on, hop off game. I'm a hop on and hop off game. This is not a game. The only people that's playing is y'all. And the thing is, what do we have left in September? 2 more days. Fall is underway. And after that, winter will be here. But we don't have to wait for winter. Fall is going to be amazing. Every time I get off an exit on 75, I'm greeted at the exit with one of you dusty motherfuckers with a sign trying to tell me, God bless me, can I get a couple dollars? It's so bad that you still out here begging for paper money. Who the fuck still carries paper money? Y'all are so worthless that your begging is outdated. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nobody carries cash anymore. It would behoove you to get a fucking job and do what you got to do. You don't have to support your children. You don't have to pay your bills. You don't have to do any of that because the mammies are going to be there to help you. But it's real bad when your begging has gone out of style. I mean, I did see one high-tech Dusty yelling his Cash App out. It was on his begging sign. That was unique. That was unique. He was standing at the corner. This was in College Park, y'all, because I had to go up there and get some shit. He was at the exit, John 3:16, and on the back of it was his Cash App. Okay? High-tech panhandling. E10 cup jingling. That's where we at with it. And look, this motherfucker is back. Merlot said, good Lord. Yes, ma'am. His Cash App was on the back of his begging sign.
And don't try to, I don't know, finesse your medical care providers. That's another thing. Did not have a good day with that.
They don't know what happened, actually.
Oh, okay. So, no.
I thought you was going to tell them what the fuck happened to her today. Listen, in other words, these black men are out here and they're predators and they're doing really, really awful things, even to their healthcare provider. Okay? If you wanted to share that, that'll be on you. But I'm just telling you, yes, Scorpio forever. You need to get a fucking job. I don't care how many of his accounts show up. I end up banning it and he makes more accounts. If they put that much effort towards getting a job, boy, you might be able to file your taxes for this fall. Very, very interesting. Hold on, y'all.
And I think that energy could be spent defending all of us together as a group instead of just trying to come against this one brother because they, have issues of.
Brother, me and Sugar Honey was talking earlier. Do you know how incestuous that is? How you gonna call somebody your motherfucking brother and then open your legs to him? Y'all are sick.
What is this us shit? What is us? What is it? There's never been an us.
Exactly.
Brother, the last thing I want to do in front of my brother is open my legs. Y'all are nasty,
Yeah.
incestuous, disgusting sons of bitches. Hey, sister, no, I'm not your sister. If I were, you wouldn't be trying to stick dick to me. Ashy dick at that.
Hobo
With a,
dick. Hobo dick.
with a foul, disgusting odor, I might add.
They're cursing you. They know they're disgusting. They know they spread disease. They know that, trying to have sex with you without protection is going to filthy you up somehow. They're either going to shoot their filthy genetics into your womb and or STDs. They know it. So the fact that they're preying upon women and trying to expose them to disease and poverty for life, it tells you that they hate you. If they are doing that, if they're approaching you with nothing, and not only nothing, but malignancy, because they're bringing disease, they're bringing poverty on their shoulders. If they're doing that, they're telling you they hate you, they don't love you. They hate you. And so these mammies laying up under these beasts, it's like these dudes are telling you they hate you. What are you doing?
If R. Kelly got out today, there would be several Black women willing to do the job. That is cooking for him, cleaning for him, talking shit about the girls. Several. He would be at no shortage of Black women to pick from. Not to possibly go out and try, to pick from. He wouldn't be able to get them out his fucking yard, honestly, because that's how sick we are as Black women. Let me let Kira Bear up here. Welcome to the panel, Kira Bear.
Hey, can everybody hear me?
Everybody can hear you.
All right. Hello, DZ and other ladies on the panel. So I was driving into work, and so I'm going to make this quick because with these mammies, it just seems like they are actually transgender. Like, to me, it seems like they are trans men because it goes beyond being male identified at this point, because they have just completely forsaken all of their femininity. They're completely forsaken the image of themselves, and they are actually men without penises at this point, because there is no I'm sorry, go ahead, DZ.
No, I was telling you I agree.
And it's just there is no logical reason for why they would be behaving and aligning with R. Kelly. Like, after you saw the video of the 13-year-old girl, after it has been proven that he was married to Aaliyah, I mean, it's evidence upon evidence. Like, what is it? I just can't come to any other conclusion other than they are actually transgender. These mammies are transitioning into nakers. Like, that is what it is at this point. They are not women. So when she got up on there and said, as a woman is strange, no, you're not a woman. You are a naker at this point. And that's just what it is.
Well, they're functioning in the masculine. They really are. They're providing. They're protecting the family. They have to solve all the problems. They have to work. They have to come home clean or, bring home some carry out. They're functioning like the daddy traditionally. While Shahrazad Ali want to talk about fucking tradition, that's what they're doing.
I hope somebody hits her in her mouth.
So,
because
she will get manhandled, because since she wants to act like a man and she wants to operate in the masculine, then that's exactly what will happen. That's why these mammies, they will mess around and get their wigs split by these niggas out here, and then they don't understand, like, oh, why are you manhandling me? You're treating me so rough. I mean, that's what you are. You're a naker at this point, so they treat you accordingly, and that's why they keep telling you that you're masculine and you won't listen to them.
Why does it always have to be the wig? I don't know.
Moonlit said there's a pro R. Kelly Dusty in the chat. Anybody whose name is in blue, get his trashy ass up out of here. Because ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Why don't you go give R. Kelly a conjugal visit?
Exactly. I'm sure he would enjoy some fellatio from his ass.
Yeah, he would love to clap them damn cheeks. And y'all so fucking gelatinous as it is, it'd probably be good as fuck to him. Y'all soft as goddamn women, just onion booty everywhere. Some of y'all, I think y'all got ass injections. Y'all got better ass than some natural
Girl,
women. The
shit.
fuck?
Looks
I'm
like they
talking
got
about.
You should see the
BBLs
ones
and
at my
stuff
job.
on there. Child.
I
And they
mean,
wearing
these
tight
niggas
ass pants and shit, tight ass slacks,
they
booty
got
all
Purple
tooted
lace
up.
fronts.
got hourglass shapes. I mean, just looking like a video vixen around this bitch. You know, after you after you have kids, you know your body change a little bit. You got a little stretch marks. You got got post baby body. These motherfuckers here, the Dusties, shit. They need to go ahead and do throwback and put some apple bottom jeans on because they are so motherfucking voluptuous. Why are you Dusty so fucking voluptuous? Let us know how you stay so goddamn video vixen ready. That's what you need to do. We don't want to hear your comments on R. Kelly. We already know you think he fine as fuck, and you'll throw that pussy around in a circle for that motherfucker.
Do you think there's a real evolution going on? Like the young lady was just saying, like that these women are evolving into male beasts, and that the beast is trying to evolve into a woman. Is that why they have such big behinds and breasts these days? Is it because
if you believe in evolution, right? The organism, it evolves to suit its environment. So something like giraffes having shorter necks way back in the day, in order to get shit off of tall trees over the course of years, their necks got longer. So a Dusty that doesn't protect, problem solve, and is playing the feminine, yeah, he gonna be gelatinous. Yeah, he gonna be laid back talking about get him, baby. He talked mean to me at the job. Go get him. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Put on your goddamn Brogane boots and beat his ass for me, sis. That's how they talk now.
I really do. I really do think that's what's going on. We are experiencing an evolutionary shift in paradigm between the Black male and the Black woman. Well, at least the mammies, not the ones who are divested, because since we are still operating in our feminine, we are not making that transition. But the longer that these mammies continue to operate in the masculine, they are actually becoming men, not anatomically, but psychologically. They are becoming men.
Yeah.
But they've been doing this for a long time. I mean, the women, the older women
takes a long time, though, right?
Yeah,
longer than that, though. I mean, evolution takes a long time, and adaptability. And I do think in this society, Black society, that the men are adapting to be women because they want to be taken care of. They don't want to work.
Y'all know how many men I've seen call themselves bad bitches? Y'all see that all over social media platforms. They call themselves bad bitches. Hell, ASAP Rocky called himself a bad bitch.
Yep.
And Rihanna sitting up there fucking him. Girl, you need to stop. And
he said he wanted to be brought flowers and wanted to be taken out on dates. That's what ASAP Rocky said.
Yes. Hitman Jay, why don't you go free R. Kelly? Go and steal a truck that's durable and drive your ass to that jail and go get him up out of there. That's what you do.
And then drop him on in a grave.
Child, please. They're gonna make sweet love up under a goddamn maple tree. What you mean?
Sorry.
Oh shit.
I can't stand these
fucking love
motherfuckers.
it. I fucking love it. Oh my god.
They gonna be up under that bridge in Del Rio, Texas. That's where they gonna be.
These dudes are getting excited. They're getting excited from all these mammies out here trying to protect R. Kelly. It reaffirms in their minds that it's okay. It's okay. See, these women, they protect us. These women know. These women know that this is part of our culture, and it's okay if we want to go and hang outside the high school and the middle school looking for somebody to assault. It's okay. See, these women, their mothers are okay with it. Their mothers will sign over their 14-year-old daughter to us. See, it's all okay. It's okay if we give this little girl a disease she can never get rid of. It's okay if we don't wear protection. It's okay if we get a 12-year-old pregnant. See, her mom said it's okay. And that's why I can't stand these broads, because they reaffirm the monster's predation. They reaffirm the monster who's hanging out outside the middle school with candy in his pocket. Or like they reaffirm it. And I
That he
can't
stole.
stand them.
He
I
stole that
can't
shit.
stand them.
Anything they got it from somebody else. If they do make $1, they're gonna put it up for some weed. And it's just, yeah, I'm being stereotypical around this bitch. Most of those stereotypes are true. They have a lot of addiction issues. They have a lot of STD issues. And speaking of STDs, there was another ER nurse in the chat. She was saying a lot of the population does have STDs, and it's becoming harder and harder to treat those, y'all. The antibiotic therapy for it is getting longer because the disease is mutating to accommodate its environment. Speaking of evolution, so give it to them raw if you want to. Go ahead, Hitman Jay. Go ahead and give it to them raw. You're gonna have a Rice Krispie bussy, just like these mammies with this Rice Star Crunch pussy.
I actually saw on a platform some time ago where these white guys were talking about how black women had a large caseload of AIDS, HIV positivity, and STDs. So this is not other people know what's going on in this collective. Okay, you're not hiding anything. Okay, whatever black men do, a lot of them really do it out in the open. They're getting to the point where they just do shit out in the open now, because we won't. Black collective will not hold each other, the men, accountable for shit. Okay, so yeah, everybody knows, and so basically, you know, our names being ruined, our image is being ruined by you and the mammies. So think about that, ladies. Think about that.
Jet Fly, they'll block you. No worries. No worries. They got you. I got some of the baddest mods on the fucking planet. Pussy ass nigger. They are wonderful and quick with it. You get 300 seconds first, and then you get sent off to the Dustle Spear after that with your stupid ass. Y'all, hopefully this motherfucker gets a lengthy jail sentence. I don't have that much faith. I hope I can be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong. This is one of those cases where I would love to be proven wrong. It's been quiet around these parts, and that's the scary part of it. People will come out first day, first hour even, just to put R. Kelly's name in their title for the viewership. But they're not giving anything of substance. They just want to be seen for the moment. Platforms like ours and others that actually give a fuck about black women waited a little minute, because I want to see what the fuck is going to happen. And once he gets sentenced, I am not even going to do a show on him, because I don't think he's worth it. Truth be told, what he did was absolutely disgusting, and he's one pepper flake on a mountain of all these niggas that's actually doing this shit. And what they're showing these girls, real talk, is that the person has to have a docu-series, be a well-known name, and all this extra shit for anybody to get any amount of justice. Some of this stuff may have emboldened the predators, because look how long R. Kelly got away with this shit. And look at all the black women that helped him get away with it. I can't wait until the indictments come down on you bitches. I really can't, because he's not going to be faithful to you just because you used to bring him his McDonald's with his country ass. Okay? He's not going to be faithful because you brought him his McDonald's. You will be indicted if you knew and enabled that boy, because he's not going to sit behind that wall and not tell on you, because he feels betrayed by all of you. Okay? He honestly couldn't believe that the guilty verdict was coming in. People were saying that he's like, let's go ahead and let's get this over with, because he thought he was going to walk out of there when the verdict came down. And he had every right to think so, because black women don't get any justice. Are you kidding me? It'll be a long time before we see any more justice because that's just how it is. It was black men's charge to take care of and protect black women. So nobody else is going to pick up that mantle. That's why you have to carve out your own divested space and surround yourself with a group of people / men that are your personal guard dogs, because the collective ain't going to do it. They ain't going to do it. And when other collectives see that you aren't protected, it's almost with some of them, they ask, how dare you ask me to do the shit that you didn't ask your own men to do? You know what I'm saying? You didn't ask them to do all of this. Why are you asking me to do it? It's just a clusterfuck of nonsense. And who I feel the most sorry for is the girl that doesn't know whether she should tell or not. It's happening to her right now. And she doesn't know whether she should tell or not. Because it's a coin toss on whether somebody is going to believe her, number one, much less any charges coming down, number two. So, let me go back to this motherfucking dummy. We'll drag some goddamn more. Let me know when y'all tired of me being up here. Y'all telling me, DZ, take your ass to bed and I'll jump up off of here.
Jealousy and hatred. And black women do an interesting thing, which they when they get mad at one man, they get mad at all the men. And I think that they do, you know. And I think that that's, you know, an irrational way of thinking. And I think those women are a bunch of hypocrites in this country, females.
So you do you see the Me Too movement as progression for women? Are you for it, against it at all?
It's just terrible. No, it's terrible. All of that's just, as I said, they just mad at all of the
women that were sexually assaulted are just being terrible. Oh, that movement is terrible. You're terrible when you tell somebody that somebody fucked you over. Listen, the people that touched me, they didn't do any time. You know, I don't know what the hell happened to them. Hopefully they did some damn where. But it's rare that you get any justice. You got to have so much proof. When it's your word against theirs and you come from a community that tends to believe the man, good luck. Good luck. And I'm also watching this Polite case. They added some more charges to him, but hey, I got to see them go to jail before I believe anything. Real fucking talk. Dark-skinned gentlewoman, your device is not connected. And I think I got me a punk bitch back here. Let's go. May I help you?
Yeah, tell the mom who tried to block my account, she better don't be blocking me on this too. I run YouTube. This is my page.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly.
That's to the mods though. My account almost got.
Yeah, you don't overtalk me, motherfucker. Honestly, you don't run anything. Why did you click the link? If you run YouTube, how in the fuck was I able to mute you? You're a distraction. Tell the other. Oh shit! I almost said it, y'all. Get your ass from up here. Ooh, he almost made me say it. I almost said it.
I felt it,
and I'm
girl.
horrible. I'm horrible at editing, so I hate going back having to remove problem words because I suck at editing. That bitch say he run YouTube. You still not connected. You got to hit allow, dark-skinned gentlewoman. You don't run a motherfucking thing but your mouth. And that asshole. Because anybody that want to run that, apparently they can get it too. With your trifling ass. They eat your ass up in the chat. He's a disgrace. Go away, gir of nig. Y'all go ahead and put some gorillas in the chat. And accept my apologies for your ears being irritated by that dumb son of a bitch. Don't make no damn sense. It's on you, sugar honey. I need to go in the back here and block this other account.
Hey there. So yeah, so that filthy beast decided he needed to come up and tell us that he runs this and that the mods can't block him. I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious and it's predictable because the Black community has created an environment where illiterate, disease-riddled animals like him who have only rudimentary speech capability think that they have some kind of right to come up here and tell us anything. They need to go bust it open for R. Kelly.
He's a fan. Mammies, I have to tell you, look at how I can't keep black men out my face. Tell him you divested, and maybe he'll like you for a little bit until he see you trying to do his job, and then he gonna find out you're a mammy. So enjoy the divested train as long as he thinks you're divested, because they're gonna cost you. And Lord knows y'all love shit that it'll be a treat for you. I swear to God. Ellis on you,
Just say
baby.
you love disease. Just say you love that you don't. These dudes are pestilence on feet. They are the spirit of pestilence and wrath. They're all the 7 deadly sins wrapped up into one. And you women lay down and embrace that evil. Take it into your body. Disgusting.
Sky
Disgusting.
Daddy said he sounded slow. He did sound like he was on the spectrum. I'm gonna just keep that real with you. You know how little kids be like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a millionaire. That's what he sound like. I run YouTube. Boy, ain't no bananas up here. Get your ass from up here.
Or I could make a t-shirt saying, I love shitlog.
Curry Thick, how may I help you? Never seen you up here before.
Hi, I just recently, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I just recently came across your channel. The video that I came across was the one about the Yanni egg. Well, that was in the title, the Yanni egg.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yoni egg
like,
mammies. It was concerning Brother Polite.
Yeah.
With these same charges that R. Kelly got, honestly.
And then from there, I just been watching old videos. And
okay. Well, I appreciate the support.
You're welcome. I just now tuned in. So like I don't know like what y'all were talking about right now.
Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the back real quick, and you can just chill back there.
Hey DZ, did you check that?
I did. With R. Kelly looking like a damn sissy on that picture. I did.
No. I
Which
sent you a
one?
video. I sent you a video.
Girl, you know I can't do 3 things at once. Monitor this goddamn room and look at emails at the same time. Y'all would be like, where the fuck DZ go?
Yep, nope. I sent you that video. The video I always be talking about him and Aaliyah being together and hiding in plain sight, being together and saying they not together.
Is that one from BET?
On video, so yes.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I do.
Yeah. I know a lot of people haven't seen it or know what I'm talking about. So
okay,
I found it and sent it to you.
I'll put the link in the chat so they can see it.
Okay, yeah, because they body language and the shit they were saying in the interview was like, oh my gosh. Whew.
Welcome to the
Right
panel. Welcome to the panel, Bobby. May I help you?
Yes, I just happened to.
Oh shit, Bobby, check it out. Check it out, Bobby. I thought because you have a unisex name, let's just keep it real. You have
a woman.
I did, but since I made the mistake of hitting it, I'm not gonna start off rough, but I need you to know that this can go left quickly. What do you think about R. Kelly's verdict today?
That was yesterday.
What do you think about it today? You're gonna think today. What do you think about?
Oh, what I think of it today.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And don't correct me ever again. I'm good.
It's cool. It's cool. I hadn't. I've been trying to find out. I guess the in depths of what they're charged them with. I know it's like eight man acts. I mean man counts or something like that, and one racketeering that involves like 14 different charges and things like that.
Okay, I think that it would be very hard to have missed the fact that R. Kelly has sexually assaulted a ton of young girls, underage girls. Please tell me that you're not saying you didn't know he did that.
I've heard that he has done that.
Do you believe he did that?
Well, I mean, I believe it's possible. I mean,
You running away from the microphone. Look, you got to put the bananas down, baby, and come back to the microphone.
I was trying. That's what I was looking for. I thought I was.
You got to put it down and come back to the microphone. Okay, he's
Snapping
been.
and stuff like that. So
that-
those things I was looking for. So I didn't know
your
exactly
microphone is cutting
if
up.
they was doing recall. How far back they were going.
Okay, he's not mentally
And
there. I'm gonna
I
go
heard a
ahead
little bit
and
of your story.
yeah, I'm gonna kick him. He's left the building. Hey, dark skinned gentlewoman. How are
Hey girl,
you?
can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I
My
can.
my connection is trash. I am not I am not I am not where I usually am. I am not at home. I am abroad. So please forgive me. Okay.
It's all good.
Listen. I don't know what I can say or what I can't say, but
It's hard. It's very, very hard because YouTube is
okay.
watching these videos, especially when you got R. Kelly in the title. So I've been
Right.
treading lightly myself. You can do it, girl.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. He used to park out by his high school and his former high school and pick up girls. And this was maybe 20 years ago, and nobody said nothing. Nobody. Everybody knew he was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. And
It was the same thing at my high school. We wasn't in high school. We was in middle school, and a lot of the girls that was supposed to be getting on the bus with us, they would head to the parking lot because there were old ass motherfuckers out there waiting for
Right.
middle school girls to get in the car with them. Dead serious.
Right. I mean, and nobody said anything. Nobody. I mean, he's trash. He is trash. Once he beat the case, he was so paranoid that anyone that had a
Dark skin gentleman. Something's going on with that microphone.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of air going in and out of it for some reason.
Okay. Let's put it this way. I wish I could talk to y'all, but because that's my hometown, and he is nasty. He is nasty. He is dirty. He's been doing it for years. He was so paranoid after he got off that anyone with a camera or
I'm gonna go ahead and bring you back down because it literally sounds like you being gobbled up by the Cookie Monster. I swear to God. So I'm gonna bring you down a bit. Welcome back, Unapologetic. You'll hear it in the playback, dark skinned gentlewoman. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Somebody up there put Obama phone. No, she just traveling. She traveling. It's not Obama phone. But did y'all see the bullshit? I don't know what's wrong with their brains, but it started out okay, and then it went straight to dust log. I think I counted about a minute and 28 seconds before it went bad. Y'all, they not right in the head. Not right in the head. And then when he got confronted about pretending like he didn't know about the sexual assault part of it, you see how his brain glitched and he like floated away from the goddamn microphone, and the shit was crazy. They something ain't right with them sons of bitches. I swear I can't. Let me bring Nubian up here. Hey Nubian, welcome to the panel.
Oh, I can't hear anyone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop you back down.
Hey DZ, I need to get go back into the chat. But I really wanted to ask just a couple of questions. I really want these mammies who love these idiots, these super brain diseased dick monsters I want them just say it. Just say it. Just say that poverty, being consigned to poverty for the rest of your life, it's worth it. It's worth it to you. If you can touch that dirty, filthy D, it's worth it. Just say that the loss of your daughter's virginity at 10 years old, it's worth it to you so that you can put your mouth around that diseased D. Just say it. Say it. Say you don't mind the poverty. Say you would risk any disease. Say you want to crawl into the casket with that filthy animal. Say it and stop pretending otherwise. Stop trying to use religion and fake morality. Stop lying and saying you love that little girl when you're looking in her eyes and knowing that you would sacrifice her to the beast. Say it, and stop lying. You don't love her. You don't love you. You don't even love the beast. You love filthy, diseased, pestilence ridden dick. That's what you love. I'm
Preach.
going to be in the chat.
Preach. I'm serious. It's all it is. You know, the honesty would do us a bit of good, because people, younger women in particular, and some older women, can make informed decisions on what to do. What they do is present it to the little girls as if that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, you know, engage in struggle love. You're only as good as how much strife you can put up with. That's how you're gauged as a woman in Blackistan. How much struggle can you endure? If you can make it to the other side, then you're a good woman, quote unquote. There is no reward at the end. They still gonna have to do a GoFundMe to bury your ass. You still gonna be doing the majority of the work, and it's gonna be underappreciated. You can cook 29 days out of the month. On that 30th day, if you don't cook, your ass is lazy. Okay, you need to submit and all this extra shit. It's just, let them make an informed decision. Be honest about what it is. And a lot of people aren't engaged. They're engaging in that bullshit, not even considering other options. It's amazing to me. Welcome back,
They're
Nubian.
disgusting. Hi, DZ. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you guys now. Thank you for
Okay.
having me on.
Of course.
So I just wanted to give my 2 cents about mammies, because I have a friend and she went out with, so she was in the military and she was like in a branch that didn't have a lot of black people, and she went out and got molested by one of the black men that she was with. And
see what I'm saying? It never fails.
Instead of going and telling so that she can get some type of, I don't know, closure or some type of action against him, she decided to hold a meeting with all the other black people to tell them that if she were to tell, it would be the end of them all. And I was just like, why would yes, because because I think you've been in the military before too. I think I heard you talking about it.
Mhm.
But you know, like when it's not a lot of us, we tend to stick together. So that's what she was doing at her own expense, because he actually hurt her and then went on to try to do that to somebody else. But the whole reason why he was able to do that is because she didn't say anything, because she told everybody, like, you know, we got to stick together and there's not a lot of us here, so we can't be doing stupid stuff,
I
and
be
just
wanting to
let
knock
him
the
go.
shit out of bitches that say that shit. We gotta stick together. I hate that shit. What do you mean we gotta stick together? When you saw motherfuckers doing shit to me, it was all good. You get what I'm saying? It's, girl, we gotta stick together.
She screwed herself on that too, because I've been through military sexual trauma, and if you don't report it, you can't claim it for disability.
Right.
They don't compensate you for that because you didn't report it because he was one of you. So now if she does get out of the military and that trauma she been through, she can't even get paid for that.
Not at all.
But she want to protect niggas. Like, I want y'all. Oh, never mind. I need. No.
It's crazy because she then said what she was like, but if it was a white girl, he'd be under the jail. So like, she knows that other women could get justice, but for some reason she doesn't feel like she deserves to have that same thing happen to her.
She's probably used to it. It's probably happened when she was younger.
Mm-hmm. She's well trained. That military training ain't got shit on Blackistani training. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Blackistani
it's
training
sad.
is more strict. Blackistani training is real basic, but it's very, very strict. The military ain't got shit on it. Listen, if it's gonna cost y'all what folks call the bag and being compensated for it, at least report it.
Right.
At this point.
But I don't even know, because I wanted to tell her something, but I didn't know how to word it. Like, why don't you think you're enough to to report. Like, why is his priority? Why is his career more of a priority than your safety and sanity?
It makes sense to me. If she's black and he's black, it makes total sense to me because that's how they all think, no matter what the profession is: teachers, doctors, nurses, military members. If they come from Blackistan, they're going to think to protect him first. You know, he's going to deny it. And then 9 times out of 10, depending on who's the decision maker in the process, she might not get no justice. Maybe she's scared of that, but she needs to report it anyway.
I'm telling.
Yeah,
Hell
she ain't doing
yeah.
that.
Period.
Yeah, I told. She's not
I'm sure
doing
he did
that.
that to other women too.
He did,
So
and of course, because it was a white girl, he got, all investigated and all that stuff, and she continued to further protect him, because when they found out what he did with the white girl, they came to her and was like, "Hey, we heard something happened a couple months ago," and she was just like, "Well, this doesn't have anything to do with what he's going through right now," and all this stuff, and I was just like, really disappointed. It really made me sad for her.
Here's
what a
the
dumb
real
bitch.
gag,
I don't
though.
feel sad for her because no, that was her chance to tell.
Here's the real gag. Nubian, if you did something that you weren't supposed to do, she's going to tell.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real gag. Because you're not a black man. So, you can be told on. But him, he can run around here and snatch folks' drawers down, finger them, and all kind of shit. But she don't want to cost him his career. Look, like I said, the mammies are dangerous. They are. Point blank, period. So, all we can do at this point is keep our fingers crossed. If anybody is within earshot and somebody is touching you and you haven't given consent, or you're too young to give consent, please tell someone. Even if you have to email me, do it, but tell somebody, because this nonsense, if you don't, we won't get the correct numbers. You won't get any justice. And if we do report it, the real numbers will come out, where a lot of people assume that it's 80 something. Some more people assume that it's 90 something percent of black girls are fucked up and touched wrong before they reach the age of 18. But you got to report it. You have to report it, But anyways, anybody got anything before I take my ass over to the Discord? No? All right, time to go ahead and drag. Shahrazad Ali, y'all. Whenever this woman finally dies, and I know this is going to sound very, very nasty, I will be happy because the earth is a little bit more cleaner. Mammies, you make this shit very nasty and very scary terrain for the rest of us. Why? Because when we talk to you, we don't know who we're talking to, right? We have no idea who we're talking to. We don't know if you have our best interests in mind. We don't know if you hate the fuck out of us. But we as black women should be able to trust each other. Right now, that day is not here. And I don't think any of us in the chat, any of us on the panel, will live long enough to see it. You guys are some of you can be scarier at times than the actual dusties that you protect. And the problem I'm having with you tonight is this. I saw you guys mentioning R. Kelly and supporting him before the trial, before he even got indicted. I saw you guys mentioning him every time you sparked up the goddamn mic. Oh, R. Kelly this. Oh, R. Kelly that. Even if he did it, I'm not going to stop listening to his music. That's y'all. I'm going to listen to it, Nishan. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. He didn't touch me. I don't believe he did that. Some of the girls are fast. You know what you're doing when you're 15 years old. This is the shit y'all were saying online. I tell you like this. There's a couple things that's not going to happen. I wouldn't have let my son as a child go to Michael Jackson's house. He didn't get convicted of anything, but the suspicion was there. Too many accusations. But here's the other thing. I wouldn't let my teenage daughter in the same room with you for a minute. You're dangerous. You're part of the programming. You're going to put your programming onto her. I would not let you have access to my daughter for 30 seconds. You literally scare me. Even when I see you guys with your Dusty, maybe about 15 years ago, I'll say, close to 20 years ago, I used to think, well, the Dusty is with his girlfriend, so maybe he'll be calm. Until I found out you and him are one and the same. I used to think that you can keep your animal tamed, but you are the animal as well. So you suck. Hopefully R. Kelly gets a stiff sentence, but bring your microphones back. Don't go into hiding. What do you have to say now that he's convicted? And you better watch your mouth, especially if you got little girls. Think about them for a change. Think about them for a goddamn change. I am out of this bitch.
Well, how stupid would I be to do that? These aren't old rumors. Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors. Why would they say this about you? Wait, this is my shit. You just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? 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 How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? Can somebody give us I don't want no tissue. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You're killing me, man. You don't want to believe it. But y'all trying to kill me. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. 30 years of my career. I flew in on a helicopter with a damn puppy. I didn't do this stuff. I didn't do this stuff. I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie? My kids is listening to this. How stupid would I be to do that? How stupid would I be? How stupid would I be? That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me? Yes. This is not about music.
You've never been with underage girls. Can you really say that?
I sit here and say this. No. How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? How? How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How? Well, how stupid would I be to do that? These aren't old rumors. Not true. Whether they're old rumors, new rumors. Why would they say this about Sway? This is my shit. I just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? 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 How can I pay child support? How? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How? Can somebody give us tissue? I just don't want to believe the truth. You're killing me, man. You don't want to believe it. But y'all trying to kill me. I just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it. 30 years of my career. I flew in on a helicopter